right, I promise you, if you practice all 3 of these rhythm frameworks, your skills will skyrocket. You'll be light years ahead of most players. So I put chapters in here. Just watch 1, watch 2, watch all 3. Push yourself if you can. All right, we have to think like a songwriter. So we're gonna do, here's the foundation. We're gonna do a C chord. No charts, you'll get this, all right? C chord. We'll do an F chord. We'll do a G chord. So those are the open chords. F, of course, unless you're capoed up, which we're not. You're gonna do the full bar chord F, or you can do the thumb over, okay? We are gonna use the bar chords in just a minute. So part 1 here is this. We're gonna go from the C open chord, we're gonna use what's called a triad. And the triad is a 3-note stripped down version. I mean, this is just a triad too, but some of the notes repeat. So it's C, E, G. So this is finger 1, 2, 3, and 4 on my fret hand. Because we don't have charts, I'll go slow. So I want you to take your 3rd finger and I want you to put it on the 10th fret on the D string, okay? That's C. Boom, okay? Now I want you to take your 2nd finger and put it on the 9th fret on the G string, okay? That is E, so C, E. And you're gonna take your 1st finger and put it on the 8th fret on the B string, and that's G, C, E, G. So there is a triad, okay. We haven't done any rhythmic stuff yet. I'm gonna kind of push you. This is kind of hard right out of the gate, but let's just go for the cherry on top right away, and we can roll back. Okay, so you're gonna go from C open chord to C triad. Now, if you think about it, logically, that is a pretty long movement, okay? So before you even add any notes, you wanna practice this, and you wanna beatbox this. I do this all the time in these videos. So, in fact, off camera here, you can't see, I have a brand new drum set, which I have no idea how to play, but that's how committed I am to doing rhythm. You're gonna see that on the channel a lot. So, open chord to triad. Now, really quick, this is more advanced, but you can do this. When I play this triad shape, and it's on the D, G, B string sets, that refers to the open strings, you have to organize triads in a certain way so you memorize the shapes. This is a major 1, 3, 5 triad, C, E, G. I've got my thumb over the E and A strings because I don't want those to sound out. The beautiful part about a triad is it's this stripped down beautiful chord, right? So open chord to triad, open chord to triad. Now if the E and the A string ring out, that's okay, but here's what you gotta do too. A great rhythm player controls the precision of the rhythm hand. What I mean is, I'm playing 5 strings from A to high E here on the open chord, okay? Right? So I can strum a little wider with my rhythm hand, but when I go up to the triad, I gotta tighten it up a little bit, okay? Unless I'm playing something funky, but that's another lesson. I could hit all the strings, okay? But this is where I'm trying to push you in the future. So watch. Open chord, triad. And just do downstrokes to keep it easy. Open chord, triad. Open chord, triad. Listen, if you can just take this part, C open chord, C cowboy chord to C triad, and get that super tight, beatbox it. You gotta get that flow. You gotta flow like the jellyfish back there in my little tank, okay? Now, of course, we're making music, so we're gonna do the F, and here's the beautiful part. You already know this shape on this string set. You just slide it down. You don't change strings. You don't change like the shape. You just change what fret you're on. So now you're playing F, A, C. So you remember? C, E, G, F, A, C. Okay, so watch. I'll do full bar chord. Bar chord to the triad. Okay, bar chord to the triad. And then G, okay, we're gonna move through a little quicker. G open chord to the G triad. Okay, so just practice each one. This one's the hardest because it's got the most movement. It's the furthest away, okay? Because I wanted to keep it consistent. So C, C triad, F, F triad, G, G triad back to C. So that is part 1 of this. Okay, before you even play one note, see if you can move through the framework of it without using your rhythm hand. What I mean is take it like this. I do this with my students for years. Go C, F, F triad, G, G triad, and then back to C. I almost tried to go G bar chord to G triad. Okay, let's go to part 2. Here we go. Part 2 is this. Now we're gonna do the same triad shapes to keep it easy for you. Now we're gonna do bar chord to triad. And everyone that's been on this channel is probably sick of this, but they know it works. So what I mean is you're gonna go all the way up here on the 8th fret, take your 1st finger on the low E, That's a C, okay? And I want you to fret the bar chord. So it has that E-shaped bar chord, right? This comes out of the cage system. But this is a bar chord. We all learn these. I don't know why beginners get taught bar chords so early. They're really hard, but you'll get it. So you're gonna go bar chord to the triad. That same shape you just did. There it is. See, it's inside of the bar chord. And we're gonna keep the progression the same. So here's what I mean. C bar chord to C triad, C bar chord to C triad, C bar chord to C triad. Just get that. Again, if your rhythm falls apart, you're gonna feel it. We all know what good rhythm sounds like. Even if we're not musicians, we can tell when rhythm's horrible. It's just innately built into us, but we have to develop it. We have to keep it tight. So bar chord 2. So again, bar C, okay? And then roll through the whole thing. And then we go to the F bar chord to the triad. Now this one's kind of cool because you already did that in the first framework one, right? Because there's no F open chord. So and then G bar chord to the G triad, okay? So here's what it's gonna sound like. Bar chord to the triad, bar chord to the triad. Now go to F, F, bar chord triad. Just stay on it for a couple measures. G to the triad, bar chord to the triad. I don't need you to do that, but that's where we're headed. See, that sets you up. Great rhythm skills set you up to be a great lead player. They set you up. It's the most important thing, okay? I'd rather never play a lead in my life or be horrible at lead guitar, but be the most killer rhythmic guitarist, like playing chords, and because it's all about the song. But again, if you get that, you're gonna be a killer lead player. It just happens automatically. Kick a bar chord to triad, bar chord to triad, bar chord to triad, back to bar chord to the triad. Okay. And again, you can mix these up however you want at the end. You create your own exercises. But okay? You could even do this. Go through the motions. You can strum the strings without fretting the chords and the triads. Watch me. That's what I'm most excited about learning with this drum kit that's off camera, is trying to translate that and see what I can come up with on guitar. But I'm a horrible drummer, so you can watch me suck at that. But again, you need to see this is what happens. I don't know where you are in your guitar journey. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is this. You have a choice. We're gonna do the same. This is part 3. This is the 3rd framework, and then I'll get you out of here. We're almost to 8 minutes in this video. These are all bookmarked. These work. I will do these forever, okay? This is how you become a great guitar player, a great rhythm player. Remember, if you don't have rhythm, you have nothing, because rhythm is king, rhythm is queen. All right, so now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna ditch the pick, okay? But I suggest you do both. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take that bar chord, and then we are going to take that same triad, so it's just like part 2, okay? But what we're gonna do is we're gonna give ourselves like an accompanying bass line, meaning we're on the E and A strings. We're gonna use our thumb, okay? Actually, no, we're not gonna do the triad. We're just gonna move through the bar chord. Let's keep it simple. So we're gonna pick and flick. E, see, pick the E string with your thumb and flick the whole bar chord. And then you're gonna pick the A string with your thumb and flick. So if you took away the flick part, it'd be like a bass part going. I missed it. So see that? So real slow. Just see if you can get the C chord, bar chord. So watch my thumb. E string, A string, E string, A string. This is where it gets really fun when you're playing music all by yourself. Okay, so to the F bar chord. Okay, you don't have to do that, but I'm trying to show you this is where we're headed. Okay, now you could do what's called like hybrid picking, where you take the pick, you can still flick, but if you want, I would say try both of these techniques, okay? Where you pick it. I'm using the pick now to pick the bass line, the E and the A string. So E string, A string, E string, A string, E string, A string, moving through the progression to the G. Okay, see that? Now, one more tiny thing will get you out of here. Check this out. You could do Bar chord to the triad, bar chord with the pick, bar chord to the triad, bar chord to the pick and flick. See how many things there are? Limitless. Oh, I just hit the hi-hats. Did you hear that? All right, you guys, every day, I will make some videos on here where I'm sucking at drums, trying to figure out how to play the darn things, because I would love to learn how to play. I could play a little bit, but I want to mainly use it to push my guitar playing too. So it's always good to try other instruments, because rhythm is everything. Like James Brown said, we'll close it with this, every instrument is a drum set. So just get that rhythm going. No, don't even play any notes. Get your internal drummer going. All right, drop jellyfish, your favorite sea creature, in the comments. If you're new here, you know what to do. I just want to help you guys get better at guitar, write songs, make the world a better place. I will see you in the next video. Peace.